Okay guys, basically I'm going to talk about is how to price check unusuals today. It's not really a hard thing, what I do anyway, and it works pretty well. And what it does really is it gets an accurate price on the unusual, and it doesn't really matter, you know, if the unusual's old or the unusual's new, so to say. It's not really a hard thing to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to show you, I'm going to tell you how to do it. So there's a website, Google it, it's called TF2 Outpost. That's going to be pretty helpful. Like before, in the old days, no one ever used to use trade sites, but at the moment they're really popular, and they work well because they have a lot of information stored on there about things, so they're pretty helpful. And I'm going to first talk about people faking price of unusuals by saying they're worth more because they have a more rep or something. So I'm going to explain this to you. Right, there's websites and stuff, and it's where people determine, like good traders determine prices of unusuals, but it's corrupt as shit, because basically the people who price check the unusuals can also have the unusual they're price checking, so they're bigging it up so they can sell theirs for more, like trying to big it up in the market. This used to happen loads until the trade sites came out, until you could get past it. But this used to happen loads to people, where people be like, oh yeah, I've seen this go for say 1 bud, and everyone else is like, yeah, I've seen it go for just below 1 bud, just above 1 bud, and people saying that. Then one guy says, now this is a nice effect, a nice definitely worth 2 or 2.5, maybe even 3, and then you go, I didn't used to check this, but then and then those people believe him because he's got rep, he's got 250 rep, and the other people 2 rep, but the other people are actually more correct than him. But everyone believes him because he's got more rep. Then you go and click on his his name, and his name just says, you look at his backpack, and obviously he's got that hat. So obviously you can't believe people with that. So the way to do it, I think the best way is to go on TF2 Outpost, search the hat that you want or want the price of, and you search what other people are selling them for. You take an average from that price, like a rough average. You don't even need to work it out. You can just take a rough average of what people are selling it for, and if you see multiple people selling it for the same price, like a really long list, that's pretty good. That means that it's probably that price. But if you see one guy who's selling it for 30 buds and no one else is selling one, then you've got trouble, because you don't know if it's actually worth that, or that's just one guy trying to get the most out of it. So the only really way around that guy who's selling it for 30 and then no one else is selling it is to find people who are selling it in lobbies and how much they've sold it for roughly, and then you take that price and try and get it for that. Or you just wait until more of them come out and people start undercutting that guy who's trying to sell it for a ridiculous price and no one wants to pay for. So that's how you get over that, and that's how you really price check your unusuals. You see people who are selling them, and if you're selling them yourself, you undercut them. And if you just want to know a price, you just take an average from how many people are selling the hat and what price, and you take I usually take just below the lowest instead of the in between. But that's what I do. I just take just below the lowest, try and get it for a bit cheaper. That's how I usually make money. Well, make items on TF2, profit off them. And yeah, that's how you do that. Another thing I want to talk about is the new series that I've got out. That's what the fuck just happened thing. That's just basically to keep my my uploads regular and to put something in between. Some of it's a bit funny, some of it's it's just a bit of something. If people sent in better clips, obviously it'd be even better. But it's just something to keep so I can keep uploading, because I'm quite busy and stuff. So, and people think that making videos is really easy. It's not. But anyway, thanks for your support. Drop that side price check unusuals. Drop a like and a comment. That'd be awesome. I want to know what you think and how you check unusuals. I've probably missed some out, which I'll cover in another video. Just put it in the comments below.